Hello to all you watch enthusiasts around the world. We have something new here. It's box came yesterday with the watch, and this is prototype watch from company named Neminus. I do like Neminus watches, and they earlier last year, they done Space Traveler series of watches, which I have one. Oh, actually, I have two, but this is what I have on the wrist right now, and this particular model is Earth Dweller. But now they came with another watch, another design, and this is prototype. So there is some changes, probably, most probably. But let's open the box and see what's inside. I know it's a watch inside, but I didn't see it in live because this box, I just removed my address and info and everything else. So this is Neminus, its brand, and the watch name or model name is Master Diver 1000. 1000 because it is 100 atmospheric pressure resistance or 1000 meter. So let's see what we have. So this is not classic unboxing of new watch. This is literally unboxing of prototype, and this is going to be quick one as possible. So okay, what we have here, it's a carton box. Actually, simple and nice. I do like this logo. It's a Neminus logo. There's explanation around this logo, but I don't think we won't talk about that now. I will talk. Okay, so I was warned that there will maybe different, well, watch roll or something I will receive, but as I see here, and this is the picture what it should be in the final version, I think that's it. More or less, let me open it. Oh, so yeah, that's partly it, so we don't need this anymore. So this is how watch will came shipped to you, with of course all the documents and everything. I didn't receive any documents because I don't need it. This is just a prototype which I will return. Yeah, this watch is not mine. This is watch I received from Neminus, just for the review and to give my opinion about the watch, and well, who knows. And this is the watch. Okay, let me open. So this is prototype. I must say that this is prototype, and on first well, I'm just watching on it and checking. I like it. It's a different watch, that is for sure. The case, bezel are marine bronze or CUSN8 material. Ooh, I like this one. Its feeling is really nice. It is 120 clicks bezel, unidirectional, almost no play at all in it. And it's in a dead center. Alignment is perfect. Okay. Wait me a second. I don't need this one anymore. Is there anything on the back? No. So let's start. As I said, this is prototype, and I don't know what we should talk about first, about the changes they plan to do, Neminus plan to do, or right now. Right now, this is thickness of, and put it on 0, dead 0, yep, and overall thickness is 18.5 millimeters, which is, to be honest, quite high. But this is, this is domed sapphire glass, as you can see, and it's perfectly following the bezel. The bezel insert is ceramic with a lot of lume. I was told by Neminus, trust us, there is a lot of lume in this bezel, and also on the indices and the hand setup. So we will see about that later. Oh, nice crown. So this sapphire glass at the moment is 5 mm thick and is domed. There is another version which will be 16.6 mm thick, but it will have 4.55 mm sapphire glass, flat, not domed anymore, but flat. So, and the thickness is going to be 16.6 millimeters. So just for the reference, this is, let me get somewhere on the middle, 18.5, and 16.6 is going to be something like, oh, let's say like this. So actually, if you can see, not so much difference. I mean, it is a difference, but when you put this on this part on the wrist, I mean back case on the wrist, it's gonna sink a bit on any wrist. And do I like this sapphire? Yeah, actually I like this one. I don't know. Well, I always liked domed sapphire glass because it's somehow it's much more better, and the reflection is less. 4 layers of anti-reflection coating from inside, of course, and honestly, I don't know if this, because look, I'm watching also this under the camera. I'm checking, and actually it's just, I don't know, I wouldn't touch it. Anyway, okay, let's put it on the wrist. So this is just quick unboxing. Look at this. Do you think 16.6 will gonna do something better? Let's say like this, and I'm not even so. And this is, I'm trying to measure approximately from the wrist. So at the moment it is 16.2 millimeters from my wrist, from my skin on the wrist, because it's, I don't know, honestly I wouldn't change this sapphire glass for the thinner one. 5 millimeter and 18.5 overall thickness doesn't mean much when you compare it to 16.6 and flat sapphire glass. This is more expensive to make this glass, dome glass, than flat glass, just to be honest. Anyway, my opinion regarding the thickness, I would leave it as it is, 18.5, and this is not the watch you will wear somewhere on the business meeting. I don't think so. I mean, this is watch you should wear with, I don't know, some nice, I mean, when you go to the bar with your friends, not formal occasion. This is not, honestly, this is not watch for formal occasion, and this is definitely watch for diving. This is 1000 meter watch, water resistance watch, so you can dive. This is a helium valve on this side. It looks like Omega style, so this is helium release valve. The crown is screwing, both of them are screwing out. Let me move like this, and today is 27. Okay, so let's go through some specification, quick specification. The strap is Kevlar strap, you see, and it's really nice, it's soft, and under it is the leather. I'm not sure which kind of leather, but I will check everything for the proper review. This is caseback. It's coated with bronze color coating. It's not bronze, but it's coated. So you need to know this is bronze and bezel is bronze, and it's gonna had patina on it, so it's going to change the color. And personally, all my watches, bronze case watches, have just clean styled stainless steel back case. But I like this one actually, because I would like to have the watch with this case. With bronze coating case on it. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, as we say, bronze case, bronze bezel, ceramic insert, bezel insert with a lot of lume. The lume is BGW9 all over it. So, it's in the bezel, on the hands, and in indices. Both crown, so this is the time crown, this is the helium release valve crown, are bronzed, definitely bronzed, so it's no coating. I think it's look like bronze, so I will check that for the review. And they are both screening out with inscription helium or HA and Neminus logo on it. Strap is Kevlar. This is machined, definitely. Yeah, this is definitely machined buckle. Bronze one. I think it's bronze one, but this could be actually. I will check. I mean, I will check all this thing for the proper review. And it says Master Diver 1000 on its side, which is actually perfect, and it says Neminus here. So it like this, and I will say 47. Let's say 47 millimeters from lug to lug. Between lugs, 22 millimeters, and this is 44, even a little bit more, 44.4. Well, let's say 44 millimeters. And we didn't talk about the dial at all. This is a very specific dial. I'm going to check this dial. You will see it's totally different made. And I never see something like this. You see why I like this domed glass? Do you see how it's look when you check it? You can see you can have that with flat glass. Just can't have it. And that is the reason why I like domed glass. The whole case is CNC machined. Oh, I didn't notice this. There is a logo also. Popular to move watch like this, and you can see this dial. It's really something. Base of the dial is brass also, and it's layered with multiply layers of paint. So it forms thick coating on the dial, and then it's stamped with mold. so it's gonna look cracked mold. So that's why I look like, you know, when it's on. It's different. It's hard to explain. And then after that, the top layer is polished. It's really polished. I'm trying to show you. Maybe if I'm doing this close to, you see that there is my window, and I'm doing this on the daylight, no artificial light, just because I wanted to show you how it's look. So it's polished to give that radiant look, and actually it has some bluish green aqua look, you know, just like deep in the sea when you have this greenish bluish reflections. Let me try to see if I can do some sunlight on it. So see, this is on the sunlight. Do you see it? It's really unique dial. This is something different. This is something different. Inside is Seiko NH35 movement. There is no better working horse movement than that, and I think it's ideal for diver's watch. And there is a 1000 meter. No, I wouldn't change this back case. No. I like this watch as it is, and as you can see, this dial is totally something different. So, if you have... So, check this one. I think this is gonna be perfect. I'm doing this with my hands, so excuse me if it's not perfect. But this is just to see and feel how this watch look, and I wouldn't change anything on this watch, honestly. And even better, I will try to have this watch for sure. Not try, I will have this watch for sure. 162 grams. Well, it's not light watch, let's say like that, but it's a beauty. It's something you should have. Oh, okay, and let's check now in this, and well, it is under the sun. Oh, this is trust me when I say that camera can't catch the right color of this dial. Trust me, it is beautiful. But let's see how it's gonna work. Oh, that is low. You see, it is dark in the room. I mean, properly dark. It's not that dark, but it is properly dark. And this is the loom. This is actually day loom, because I still can see everything. Just to be sure. You see, it is quite light in this room, and you still can see the loom. Okay, so if you have any question, any well, something to ask, please do that in comment somewhere down there. I will try to answer all the questions, because I will wearing this watch for the next, well, hopefully long. And I will try to answer. And at the moment, this is the beast. Really like. And I'm liking this one more and more. Okay, I hope you like this video. This is practically quick unboxing, which takes too long. but I couldn't help myself. As I say, if you have any question, ask down there in comments or wherever. Just ask. You can ask me on my Facebook page or in my groups, Mechanical Horology or Quartz Horology, or any other group where I will post this. And my usual, please do subscribe. It will help my channel. Like this video if you like it. Happy watch hunt!